Hi everybody, and welcome to the Boomerang Foundation's training videos. Today we're going to talk to people who are club leaders, teachers who want to be administrators of the Boomerang Foundation Volunteer Match tool. This is for people who want to have back-end access to the website so that you can post things, send messages, and we will have to set you up as an administrator at the Boomerang Foundation office. So you're going to need to contact us. Once we set you up, then you'll be able to use this tool. So today we have Holly Borg, who is the president of the Interact Club at Santa Cruz High School. She's back with us to show you how to use this tool and how she's used it as her club leader. So I'm going to give the microphone over to Holly. She'll present that, and we'll take some questions and answer your emails and help you get set up. Thanks. Here you go, Holly.
Okay, hi everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to add special projects and manage your club, your group, whatever it is that you have on Volunteer Match. Being an administrator means that you get to manage all of the projects, manage all of your volunteers' hours, etc. So first you want to either click Toolbox or Volunteer Match to log in. Once from there, you hit login at the bottom and you enter your email and your password. Okay. From here, it will show you what schools in this box manage special events, what schools or groups you are in charge of. So here it shows that I'm in charge of these two schools here. My tools on the bottom, manage hours tracking, that is managing your hours for your administrative club, not yourself. If you want to go back and manage your own volunteering hours, then you're going to go to the bottom here and manage personal volunteering and edit your personal file. This is your personal profile and personal volunteering that is just you. Here, managing hours means your whole group. Here you can manage your featured opportunities in your group, as well as get help from Boomerang. So I'm going to click my school to manage an event. So here it's showing me that I can view all of the projects that are currently happening, view all of the ones that have happened, and view all of the projects current and past. Also, you can customize your projects by adding photos, having documents, making a questionnaire, alerts, greetings, etc. I'll go over this more when we add a project. Here, if you have a project leader, such as someone under you who is running the project, you can email all of your project leaders, your participants, and also your waitlisted entries. Here you can add an administrator.
Can I ask you a question? So
Yes.
back to the project where you're managing your projects.
Okay.
So you in your Interact Club at Santa Cruz High School could potentially put all the projects you're doing in an entire year, and this will keep track of them for you. So it goes back in the past, what projects you have going on currently and in the future, and then it tracks all of the participants throughout all of those various projects. And you, as an administrator, can manage that. I want to make sure that that's clear to everyone.
Yes, that is what you're doing. And it's a really nice tool because then you can add up all of your hours for the whole year, how many people are going. And if you're doing something like you want to look at who was your most dedicated member or who was the most active, it will show you who came to all of your activities, how many hours they dedicated, and it makes your life a lot easier as far as organizing yourself. Here you can track your students' hours, your project hours, export the data, email all students, and more. So here, if you have projects that are already happening or have happened, you can select it to edit, or you can click here or here to add a new project. So that's what we're going to do. So here you want to create a project title, for example, doing a bake sale. Here you would want to describe what you're doing, selling cupcakes for animals in need. Here, if your volunteers need special skills, such as baking skills, then you would add it in here, and you can also add a description. Must know how to make cupcakes. If you want to add more skills, you can add up to 3, and you click this button here to do that. If you have requirements for your members, such as if they have to be a certain age, they have to come for a certain amount of time, then you would list those here. We also have text options if you want to highlight something. If you want, if you're making this open to the public, what often people do on Volunteer Match is they search for volunteer opportunities according to keywords and their location. So if you have a special, you can put this, categorize it as animals, categorize it as cooking, fun, anything. And this is what's showing when people search for one of these keywords, your volunteer opportunity will come up. Here you can choose up to 3 categories, only 1 is required, of what service project you're doing and what it is related to. You can see here that we have human rights, animals, computer and technology, and more. This is for animals. Here you add in your volunteer information. This is categorizing what age group your volunteer opportunity is best for. This is a great opportunity for everyone, but it's not the best for groups since we don't really need other people coming. If this is an event where you only need a certain amount of people coming, then you would write that here. If you have limitless volunteer opportunities, then you would hit this button. If you have an age requirement, then you would put that there as well. I'm going to put in the random address. And then here's where you would put in the date and time of your project. So this is going to be March 25th. It's going to end on the same day. Make sure if it's a one-day event that you make sure it starts and ends on the same day, because that can create some confusion for people who are trying to set up. If you only want to have sign-ups coming in through a certain amount of time, such as you don't want people signing up for the event the morning of, to avoid procrastination and more work for yourself, then set the sign-ups a couple of days in advance just so you can contact all your members and make sure that you have enough people coming. So I'm going to set this for the 23rd. Then you want to choose your start time and your end time. And then here with your project options, you can allow your personal volunteers, such as one of your members, to invite other groups that are located on Volunteer Match. This isn't an appropriate volunteer opportunity for that, so I'm not going to select this option. Here you can also, if groups want to reserve 5 spots for the volunteers to come, they can do that using this. This isn't appropriate for that, so I want to do that. Oh. Okay, so now we'll continue on. And here, if you want to make this opportunity available for other areas other than your own personal zip code, then you will choose this option. You can make it for your city, your state, your county, or national-wide. If you want to add other zip codes in specifically instead of one of these options, then you hit this button. Otherwise, if you don't have any additional zip codes, then you click here. So with this option, we can add a photo if we wanted to. If you want to add a photo, then you would click here, and it will pull up your documents folder. So make sure you have it saved on your desktop. You can enter a caption if you want to, though it is not required.
And then that photo shows up on your group's page on the Volunteer Match.
Yes.
On the Boomerang Foundation Volunteer Match side. Yeah.
And here, if you wanted to have a form that you wanted your volunteers to fill out, such as saying what school they're from, how old they are, any information that you are wanting, then you would add in questions here by clicking Add. If you don't want to do that, then you can click Skip, or you can do Next. So here is where you would put in a greeting And this is what happens when people sign up to attend your volunteer opportunity. This is what they're being shown. The default message just says, thank you for your interest in volunteering. You are now confirmed as a volunteer for this project. You can make, by pressing add here, you can make any kind of greeting that you want to. Also, if you need to upload documents for your volunteers to download, such as permission slips, photo submission forms, etc., you can add a document from your desktop here. A pre-project alert is an automatic alert that all volunteers signed up for your opportunity will receive. Here you can select how long beforehand you want them to receive their update. So here I'm going to have my members all be emailed the day before. Sometimes the day before is best, but if it takes place on the weekend where people might be gone or something like that, or over spring break or summer, then sometimes it's best to add it beforehand.
And that automatically sends out an email reminder to everyone in your group, right?
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
That's a nice tool.
It is great. And then here, this is a post-project alert. This is where you can say, thank you for volunteering. We had a great time. If people are needing to, you know, if there's any other things that you were wanting to say to the volunteers who came out, then you would add a new template here and do your greeting.
You can send out like a thank you for coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Follow up too. Yeah, that's great.
So here, once you're on your review page, step 3.3, it'll just show you what the volunteers who are coming to your opportunity are seeing. So they're seeing that I'm doing a bake sale, who's hosting it, what we're doing, the skills that they need, etc. It also shows a location map of where this is being held. It shows the time. And then here is where you would go in yourself, and if you wanted to edit the options such as multiple zip, what we've just gone over, then you could go back in here. Say you're a president like myself, and I manage all of the events for my club, but say that my vice president was managing this bake sale, then I could go in and click this option and add a project leader, so I would add my vice president here. Also, if you're adding participants from your own club or people who aren't physically signing up through Volunteer Match, then you click this here. I'm not doing any of those things, so I'm going to hit finish. So now it just brings you back to your home page. You can go and you can see the active projects. So now it says that I'm doing the bake sale, beach cleanup, and my other things, and it's showing what is happening.
Great.
And so that is all.
So what the process is for this, if you are a club leader or a group leader or a teacher who wants to manage a group on the Volunteer Match side of the Boomerang Foundation site, let us know that you want us to set you up as an administrator. We'll send you your passwords and all that you need to log in. And then you can go through this. If you need some more support, we're available to go walk you through it one-on-one. And then you can, like Holly has done, put all of your activities, and as you go through and use the tool, it gets easier and easier and easier. So we really recommend that you go on, you try it, you put in as many opportunities as you have, and as you use the tool, it'll just get faster and faster, and each time you have an event, you'll be able to just whip this out, send it out to your people, and keep track of all of your volunteer group events, projects, and your individual ones as well. So thank you so much for joining us. Again, the contact is boomerangfoundation@gmail.com, and we look forward to hearing from you and for our next instructional videos. So thank you so much, Holly, for walking us through this. We really appreciate it.
Thanks.